Norwich City met Southampton in April 1994, comfortable in the knowledge that they were secure in 11th place in the league. The same could not be said for the Saints, who were second from bottom and fighting for their Premiership lives. Norwich's season was based on the goal scoring of Chris Sutton, who'd netted 23 times. The Canaries were without a win in 4, but had the edge over Southampton in Premiership games, winning 2 out of 3. Manager John Dean made one change from their match with Aston Villa, Neil Adams replacing Colin Woodthorpe. If anyone was to save Southampton from relegation, it would be inspirational skipper Matt Le Tissier. Alan Ball's side hadn't won in 7 games and desperately needed to turn things around fast to avoid the drop. Ball made one change to the side which had lost against Manchester City, Matthew Bound replacing Steve Wood. Your commentator is John Champion.
Neither of these sides would count themselves as formed teams in the English Premier League right now. For Norwich, it's 1 win in their last 15 outings. And for the Saints, no wins in 7, and they find themselves mired in the relegation zone next to bottom. Here's Jim Magilton. And really, when you look at the quality of the Southampton squad, there is no way they should be struggling as badly as they are. Norwich just thankful that they made such a good start to the season. Here's Neil Adams. It's an early tester for Dave Bessant. And here's Crook. Gary Megson. It's too strong for Darren Eadie. Alan Ball took charge of Southampton back in January. Magilton. It's angled for Dowie. And here's Maddison. Just didn't catch it. Found himself in a useful position, Neil Maddison. Ball arrowing in from the right boot of Magilton, and it was a decent leap by Dowie, who may have had an arm around Pryor's shoulder. But Maddison got it all wrong. Megson. Safety first by Francis Benali. Here's an uncomplicated defender. And Bowen is forward to take the throw. Eadie. And there's Sutton. Well, he got to it ahead of Ken Moncau. But he was stretching and couldn't get the requisite power. Promising start this, though, by the home side. Megson. Culverhouse. And here's Jeremy Goss. Adams. Bearing down on Charlton. Goalkeeper's punch. It was a bit of a flap by Bessant, but it was enough. Appeals for handball against Maddison, not given. Now there is a free kick. And there's also a problem for Gary Megson. The Norwich player coach, and Tim Shepherd, the long-serving physio here, showing the concern of those on the bench. Megson's made himself an important cog in the Norwich midfield, but he is struggling. Warm applause for the exiting Megson. And Norwich have decided that he can't continue. And his replacement is striker Mark Robbins, who is due a goal. Whistle goes. And Benali takes it quickly for Southampton. Dowie. Magilton. Now Paul Allen, 2 waiting. Dowie stretched but couldn't get there. It was Southampton's best move of the game so far. Again the vision of Magilton, putting in Paul Allen. And another yard further forward, Dowie would have scored. Sutton. That's a corner. Norwich's season has long since petered out. 4 games to play after this. They were 3rd at the end of November. Now 11th. In by Adams. Moncau's header. There's Ian Crook. Still rising when Besant stopped it. Few better strikers of a ball in the English Premier League at this moment in time than Ian Crook, the Norwich skipper. Magilton. Here's Benali. Dowie. Moncau. Now here's Letitia. What can he do? Well, as always, nothing is beyond the compass of Matt Letitia. In the midst of another prolific season. Beat Culverhouse, but couldn't get it on target. On by Sutton. Here's Robbins. That is a very good goal. And no wonder the substitute Mark Robbins is celebrating. Because from Sutton's flick on, he's managed to register his first Premier League goal of the season with an emphatic finish. Maddison. Paul Allen. Oh, and Alathorn's header, and Dowie hit the post when it seemed easier to score. Kenner who played it in, and Ian Dowie. Here's Crook. Sutton, goal gaping, Besant to the rescue for the Saints. Didn't try and take it round the goalkeeper, it might have been a better option. Matt Bound left trailing in Sutton's wake. Letitia. Mark Bowen. Alan Ball, just 3 wins in 11 Premier League games. Magilton. Maddison. Oh, and it's in! And Neil Maddison will claim it, but I have a feeling that that was going wide. And it came off a Norwich defender. Rob Alathorn was in the way. And technically that has to go down as an own goal, whatever the protestations of Maddison. Alathorn, the unfortunate man. Norwich's lead lasted 7 minutes. And they've not often been in front of late, but Alathorn's own goal means it's parity once more. Jason Dodd on the bench alongside Alan Ball. Began the season as manager of Exeter City. And that's half-time. Norwich supporters here at Carrow Road have been starved of recent success. Here goes Sutton, as Moncau got there fractionally ahead of him. Neil Adams. There's Goss! That's a peach of a header from Jeremy Goss. His speciality, the late arrival from midfield. And via the inside of the post. And a pinpoint cross from Neil Adams. Goss has given Norwich their lead back. Maddison. Southampton with it all to do again. Magilton. Letitia. Looking for Dowie, found only Ian Culverhouse. Dowie. Magilton. Paul Allen will vie for that. And the bounce was awkward for Ullathorne, but there is a free kick. Little push by Allen. Goss. Moncau. Dowie. Jeff Kenner. Magilton. Now Letitia left it in the end. And the shot doesn't trouble Brian Gunn. Gary Megson now on the bench alongside John Dean. Benali. Magilton. Allen. Eadie dispossessed him. Here comes Southampton once more with Magilton. Scoring goals hasn't been that much of a problem for them, it's just they've conceded so many this season. Crook. Here's Robbins. Parried, and Sutton! Chris Sutton gives Norwich a 2-goal advantage. Direct and to the point. The long ball from the back. Robbins with a super piece of control using his chest. In behind Benali. Besson could only parry it out, and it was a tap-in for Chris Sutton. Hugely successful season for Sutton in a struggling team. Magilton. It's a long way back from here for Southampton. A tangle there between Allen and Ullathorne. Magilton. Always rising. Set up by the square ball from Matt Letitia. Contact was sweet enough. Norwich securing the knowledge that they are heading for a 9th consecutive season in English football's top division, which is their longest ever stay at this level. They will be mighty concerned at the way in which their form in general has ebbed away. Letitia's touch. Maddison. Letitia waiting. Oh, and Letitia scoring! Frankly, Brian Gunn should have done rather better. There's a bobbler of a left-footed effort by Letitia, which took a deflection on its way. Even so, the Scotsman Gunn will be acutely disappointed by that. Whistle blown by Keith Cooper. Free kick from Crook to Sutton. Didn't get hold of it. But every time Sutton has the ball, Southampton backline look frightened. Spencer Pryor holding off Paul Allen. Southampton with a renewed sense of both purpose and hope. Jeff Kenner. Kenner allowed to run an awfully long way and chopped down. It's a penalty. Conceded by Rob Ullathorne. It's turning into a bad day for the Yorkshireman, wearing 18. Own goal, and now the concession of a penalty. And as we know, Le Tissier hardly ever misses. He's only ever failed once from the spot. It's 3-3. Brian Gunn unable to add his name to that of Mark Crossley. Crossley, the only goalkeeper ever to have stopped a Matthew Le Tissier penalty. Is given. Sutton left on the floor. Norwich led 3-1, it's 3-3. Sutton! Correction! 4-3. Chris Sutton's 25th Premier League goal of the season. This is turning into a remarkable second half. Sutton rising, guiding his header back across the goalkeeper and kissing the inside of the post on its way in. His second of the afternoon. "25 minutes to play. And what must Southampton be thinking, having fought their way back from 2 down to be level and now behind again? It's enough to test the spirit and togetherness of any team, let alone one threatened so seriously by the drop. Here's Le Tissier! Handshake from Ian Culverhouse, who caught him late after he dispatched the chip. Dowie. Le Tissier. Now Adams for Norwich. Sutton, nicely on the chest. Couldn't get the shot away properly. Magilton. Allen. Kenner. Le Tissier. Dispossessed by Robbins. Here's Crook. Mark Bowen. Driven against Simon Charlton. It's a Norwich throw. Norwich's last win was here against Everton 3 weeks ago, but that's their only victory since New Year's Day in the Premier League. And here we are on Easter Monday. Kenner. Le Tissier! It's a hat-trick, and it's 4-4! And what's more, it's a header by Matt Le Tissier. It's the perfect hat-trick. Left foot, right foot, with the head. Of 39 Premier League goals this season for Southampton, Le Tissier has now scored 20, more than half. Yet another twist. It must be agonising on that bench. Allen. Forward comes Charlton. There in the nick of time was Gunn. It was over Sutton. Robbins goes for it. Comes now for Jeremy Goss. It's a sharp stop by Besant. 4-4 and all to play for. Letizia. Floated forward, it's awkward from Woodthorpe. And there's Kenner. There's the fullback's finish, but Woodthorpe should have cleared first time. Instead, he just teed it up. Sutton. Mark Robbins to retrieve it. Sutton! Well, no exaggeration to say that Chris Sutton could have had 5 today. This was by no means the worst of the chances to come his way. Suggestion of handball, though. There was no whistle, though. Goss. Crook. It's a good spot. Mark Robbins. Helped on its way by Bessant. Debatable whether it would actually have gone in. Bessant took no chances. And we move now towards stoppage time. Goalkeeper's ball. And the great thing is there's no caution from either of these teams. Southampton arguably in greater need of a win, but both are going for it. It may be that the only thing that will beat them is the clock. Free kick given against Paul Allen. And Ullathorne will waste little time over this. In fact, he decides that he's better off further upfield, and Brian Gunn's being left to take it. 90 minutes on the watch. Matt Bound, looked like, and indeed was, a foul. Coming into the back of Chris Sutton. Crook. Moncow forcing himself in front of Sutton. Ullathorne. Blocked by Kenner. And now a Southampton free kick. Southampton have lost their last 3. Their last victory was 1-0 against Wimbledon, fully 6 weeks ago. Bessant ushering everyone forward. Letizia. Faced by Woodthorpe, and that's a corner. And there will barely be time for Southampton to take this. But they're sending men up from the back. Letizia. Moncow! Extraordinary! 5-4 Southampton. Having trailed 3-1. And that could be a massive goal from the massive defender. 5 games to play. That may be Southampton's Premier League lifeline. And Letizia has scored 3 and set up what may well prove to be the winning goal. And Norwich look shell-shocked. Spectators heading for the exit. It is all over. It is a giant win for Southampton. 5 games for them to play, inspired by Letizia. They've given themselves real hope. But for Norwich, just 1 win in 16. They are stuck in reverse. but it has been a truly memorable game.
The victory lifted Southampton one place and proved the catalyst for the South Coast side to preserve their ever-present record in the Premier League. In their last 5 games, they picked up 2 more wins and survived a nerve-jangling final day to stay in the Premiership by just 1 point. Norwich, meanwhile, finished the season in 12th place on 53 points.